I mean, it's pretty much a shared assumption that at some very deep level we all count the same. We all matter and we all count the same. And so the question is, why is that? Presumably, if we all count the same, it's because of some feature that we have that each of us has to the same degree, or each of us has equally in some relevant way. The problem is that when you sort of look at the facts about people, the empirical features that people have, there's nothing. There's no empirical feature that we all have to the same degree. I mean, some of us are stronger than others, some of us are more talented in various ways than others. Some of us are more willing to regulate our conduct in accordance with moral requirements or constraints than others. In character and personality, there are untold differences. So it's really hard to find a feature of people in virtue of which we might justify the claim that they're all moral equals. So the move, or one important move that I make in the book, is to focus on a feature that's sort of related to an empirical feature but different from it. I mean, one thing that everybody has is consciousness, right? We're all conscious of the world and what we're doing in it. But of course, from one perspective, people's consciousness is as variable as any other feature of them. So the move I make in the book is to say, yeah, that is, if you're sort of looking at people from the outside, that's right. People's psychology differs. From the inside, it's not right. From the inside, as far as we can tell, each person has a subjectivity, a point of view, an outlook on the world, a perspective of his own. And each person equally has a full, rounded out perspective. One way in which it's sometimes put is each of us is a world unto himself. Each of us is a world of consciousness unto himself. And the contents of our consciousness are indefinitely varied, of course, but each person is a complete consciousness. And I argue in the book that for several reasons, this fact about us, that each of us is an independent subjectivity, is the important thing. So it's non-empirical, doesn't vary, it's all or nothing. And maybe the most important thing is, if we didn't have it, we wouldn't matter. Philosophers talk about zombies. This is a technical term in philosophy. A zombie is a creature just like us, exhibits purposive behavior, talks like us, does everything just like us, but has no inside, has no consciousness at all. There's nothing that it's like to be a zombie. And my thought is, and I think this resonates with a lot of people, zombies don't matter. They don't matter morally. If they have interests at all, it doesn't matter if their interests are satisfied or frustrated. And if that's true, then what separates us from zombies is that we have a subjectivity and they don't. So I think that's the source of our moral equality. There's another part to the picture, which is that not only do we have a consciousness, but each human being's consciousness is structured in the same way. That is, each of us sees himself as existing in a world of both space and time. Each of us, inevitably, we project ourselves into the future. We obviously don't know how long we're going to live, but our thinking involves projecting ourselves into the future. Our thinking involves seeing ourselves as having alternative things that we might do, and involves seeing ourselves as having reasons of various sorts for doing some things and not other things, and seeing ourselves as being as able to govern our behavior in accordance with what we see as reasons. When it comes to the distribution of resources, opportunities, education, the thought is that the state is obligated to see to it that people have access to enough of these important resources to be able to live their lives effectively. And some people could have more than other people, and it's all right as long as everyone has enough. The tricky question is to define what enough is, and that might go under the challenges.